Good evening and welcome to another underrated raid night. Doing some, starting with some heroic prog on Styx Bunk Junker. Um, if you've been keeping an eye on the World First Race, you'll see that this particular boss is a roadblock for a lot of guilds right now doing Mythic. And it has been nerfed several times. From what I saw, only about 6 guilds have actually downed this boss on Mythic. So, making it a little bit difficult. I was running a little bit late on starting stream tonight. I mean, I'm on time for raid, but usually I will have music on my starting up screen, and I just wasn't really paying much attention.
away from them. That being said, the boss automatically ignites some anyway. It didn't seem like that big of a deal when we were
Oh, I
doing
forgot
it.
my drink. I'll be
So
right
I
back.
didn't really look into it, but if it becomes a problem, then I can look into it with logs. Alright, let's get bus out. Get the piece down. Spirit, if you could get the flask holder down over there, and then Ezo, you can put the potion one down. I'd get your flasks and shit before you get your piece, because those potions are gonna go fast as fuck. We got some greedy people in here like Pico. They're the perfect size.
You literally
Nice. Let's get bus. If you're just eating, go ahead and click ready. I'm sitting here watching as everyone's getting their buff, so.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson! Watch it clean! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got. Burn it! Melt it down! Got it clean! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got. Got it clean! Melt it down! If you want something done right, gotta do it yourself! Time to take out the trash! Burn it! Just grab! They see nothing yet. Ain't seen nothing yet. Got it clean! Melt it down!
Yep, bomb shells are cryo, guys.
More trash for the pile. Burn it! Yard grab! Oh, let's see what I got. Burn it! Melt it down! Burn it! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got. Burn it!
Cryo the bomb shell, guys.
Melt those bones!
5,
Burn it! Get wrecked! Ain't seen nothing yet.
Big deals, guys. Big deals. Big deals. Run out.
Got it clean!
I get the bombs far away.
More trash for the pile. Melt those bones!
5, 4, 3,
Got it clean! Get wrecked! Ain't seen nothing yet.
Alright, we gotta get that. We got it. Get rid of the bomb shells, cryo. Who keeps pinging the fire out there?
Got it clean!
Solo battle res. Get that battle res out, guys.
Melt it down! Whoop ya! Burn it! Yard grab! Ain't seen nothing yet.
Together. I mean, it's too bad, guys. It's really sad. I see balls just rolling right past the hiding.
One thing I noticed on Scrap Masters, if they're already in melee and you interrupt them, that a lot of times they'll jump back out to range.
More trash for the melt it down.
Yep, no one hit it.
More trash for the pile.
Getting destroyed by these hyenas, dude.
Yeah, they put a debuff on that has to be dispelled.
Got it clean. keep an undermine clean, yeah, since I
Put
can't
an
recall.
AoE
Yeah.
build on this time.
When you guys get put in your ball, the very first thing you should be doing is looking for those hyenas. Like, those have to be ran over. We cannot have two packs of 3 or 4 or whatever the fuck it is. It's way too much damage.
I have many wares.
I grab the pack of hyenas that spawn right off ball spawn every time. So I just go right to it, pick up the hyenas, then hit my bomb, and get back to the boss.
Get them hyenas.
Them damn penis. It did 127 million damage when they hit it like that. That's insane.
Wait, you say pick up the bombs? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you. Oh, hold on. I forgot. I gotta fix it before. My bad. How do I? There we go. Never mind.
Better about heroes and then it's called for about 20 seconds for Vader and a minute for Pico. Maybe not minute, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it took way too long.
I had to figure out where Vader was.
Yeah, there's 5 that can be res. Yours is a cast, and we should all try it.
Yeah.
Do it quicker too.
You good, lazy?
I
Five, four,
hopefully this time I'll
3,
recall very much.
2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson! Dodge it clean! God, grab! Oh, let's see what I got. Dodge it clean! Melt those bombs! Dodge it clean! Get wrecked! Ain't seen nothing yet. Dodge it clean! Melt it down! Time to take out the trash! Got it clean! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got. Got it clean!
We got some scrap masters out passing.
Melt those bones! Burn it! Yeah, crap! Ain't seen nothing yet.
Somehow I missed the fucking hyena. That's crazy.
Burn it!
Ran straight through him.
Spawn set up. Up it
Bomb goes down.
Melt it down!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Soon as
Ah! Whoop ya!
So whoever was
Keep it under mine, clean.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was the
it's,
last one, and I
I can't recall.
was kind of stuck.
Yeah.
It's four small ones, and then you can go to the medium one. Yeah.
Alright, piece it down.
Yeah, I mean you can over clear. I mean you're just cleaning off ground for us to use. So
I have many lucky doos you like.
Also, the first people who get big enough should be focusing on the bombs and not hitting the boss. It shouldn't be down to the last person. All the inner reason why I wasn't big enough was because all the inner ones were like taken immediately, and I was trying to scurry out to the outer to get them.
The ads count towards your count.
5,
Yeah, there was no
4,
ads up.
3, 2,
That's all.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson! Got it clean! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got.
Focus the bomb down.
Can somebody interrupt that Scrapmaster in the car?
If you want something done right, gorge yourself! Time to take out the trash! Burn it! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got.
I call for it as soon as the boss comes up.
Burn it! Melt it down!
He's got ran over twice.
Get some ranged interrupts on the.
Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got.
Bombs are on each side of the boss, guys.
Torch it clean! Melt it down!
Still got a bomb up.
Burn it! Get wrecked!
Keep going. This one's fucked up.
They see nothing yet.
We got bombshells.
Torch it clean!
Got the one by the boss.
Ah! Whoop ya!
Got 10 stacks.
Melt those bombs!
Give me that. Give me that.
Torch it clean! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got.
I was right there on the boss. I had the bomb.
Torch it clean!
If you see you get the arrow above your head, move back from him. And turn around, get ready to start moving forward. That's what I do.
Burn it! Get wrecked! They see nothing yet. Torch it clean!
We get the bomb.
Melt those bombs!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Torch it clean! God crap!
One bomb right on the boss's butt.
Melt those bombs! Whoop ya! Keep an undermine clean, yeah, since I can't recall.
No, I hit the bomb. You talking about that last set?
No, that last one, the bomb was like on top of the boss, and
Oh, did it
I
not
was-
hit the bomb then?
I was still in a ball, so I didn't get that bomb because I didn't fucking see it in the boss.
I called out the one that was on his butt.
Because I was trying to get the one that was outside, and somebody like snagged it right in front of me. So then I had to come back in, and I was looking for it, and I couldn't find it.
So if there's one under the boss, should we move the boss a little bit?
Yeah, that was the one that was on his butt.
The bomb was out here, so there's nothing that you could have been able to hit it with ease.
Alright.
Shouldn't have been up that. I mean, there were more people than just that last person.
Yeah, that's one.
I think we're overanalyzing. This would do a couple.
Summon me.
Like, we'll just do it. Everyone has a good idea what we should be doing, and now we just expect them to do it. So
Hey,
let's
Iso,
stop
you got that.
kicking a dead horse.
You,
Can we get a closet,
you got
please?
that, do you have that mana buff?
I do. Sorry, I've been trying to.
Jeez, I will take it.
I mean, this guy for sure. This guy for sure dies next. Like, we're right there. Just
gotta get the bombs.
yeah, but that's like, you know, if you your first time getting a ball in half an hour, you're like kind of panic a little bit, right? It's just
I got a lot of balls that last one.
B-boy gets balls all the time. You should be really comfortable with it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to teach you young punks a lesson! Logically! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got.
Remember, if you're in melee, turn around and get ready to go.
I think it's wrong. It's not able to be this good. It's more just a position thing.
Burn it!
But it's because it spreads, I think, if you get it everyone else is circle.
So we get the bomb.
Melt those bones!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Logically! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got. Burn it! Melt it down!
Oh, you rolled over it. What was that?
So that happened to me earlier, too.
You got damage.
If you want something done right,
Out of the bomb.
gotta do it yourself! Time to take out the trash!
did it once.
Logically! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got.
Break the bombshells. There's one running. Oh no, no bombs left.
No.
I'm dead, so I'll watch for bombs.
Dodge it clean! Get wrecked! Ain't seen nothing yet.
Bombing behind the boss and bomb to the right of the boss.
Dodge it clean!
Oh. That's not good.
Melt those bombs!
We got Scrap Masters in range.
Get wrecked! Ain't seen nothing yet.
Break bombshells.
Dodge it clean! Melt those bombs! Dodge it clean! Yard grab! Ain't seen nothing yet. Burn it! Melt it down! Dodge it clean! Get wrecked! Oh, let's see what I got. Burn it! Melt those bombs!
Health potions, health stones.
Burn it! Yard grab! Oh, let's see what I got. Ah! Whoop ya!
Everyone just focus well. Get on.
The bombs just hit the box? Yeah, just
Dodge it
everyone just hit
clean!
bombs. You don't need to get bigger, they just die.
Yeah, just
Clean up this!
Oh, let's go with that one.
mass res arena. Next is Rock Ponder. out the way we can.
I'm gonna do something. Give me 1 second.
Okay, we're still gonna have trash this way, but it's gonna be less trash. Oh, someone pulled something. Get across. We'll fight this shit here and then we'll move
Oh
on.
shit! Did you guys see that? If you pull the kiting ads, if they run into their own people, the kiting ads die. Like the padding ads die. See that? We can
Yeah,
kill
no.
the bikers that are running us over.
Oh, nice.
Fire. How about it?
Yes.
Yeah, it should.
We're gonna have to move or you guys are gonna be fighting that shit out in the road.
I got my 2K, so I have an extra one right now.
So we'll essentially have 3 battle races by next week.
Can't drive.
Took a dumpster at you? Get fucked.
Yeah, yeah, the stairs are right here.
I went a different way. I finished that.
Oh.
But I need to send you that one.
And, yeah, I make you a fish. You can just make it. Awesome. I'm going straight across.
Oh,
Frogger.
gotta be kidding me, dude.
I feel like he has to run back for that.
Make knockback.
Pick him up. He's not gonna want to do it.
When did Ezo switch?
The last buff we needed.
So doesn't that mean like all of our battle res are cast anyway, pretty much?
No, I can battle rush.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to.
You're right, I shouldn't have to.
It also because it's druid on the item level.
make sure we focus this guy on right here, the slime.
Are Locke's battle res is cast also?
It's 5 seconds.
Yeah, healers for
We're fighting on like a bridge surrounded by goo.
you guys are. I am not. I'm over here fighting the laser beam bugs.
I don't have a target.
Eureka! Tallywix is gonna flip when he sees this!
Unless he doesn't. Maybe we ought to do some market testing
2 seconds
first.
apart from each other. If we pop them within 2 seconds of each other, we'll wipe. So you gotta make sure the debuff falls off before we pop the next one. Alright, Ezo, I just sent it to you. Everyone bring up your note.
Now remember, guys, when the tanks drop their shit off, they're going to this end of the shit. So don't be there.
Okay, so the marker beside your name. So those are the bombs you are popping. So bomb group 1 is obviously Spirit and Galley and Zari. So Zari in melee, you're going.
I just put all 4 of the melee because she's gonna be able to pick which one.
Okay, yeah. You just pick one and pop it. Sorry. Same thing with NoHo,
Okay.
and same thing with
But is it like Death Order though? It'll be like Spirit and then wait 3 seconds or whatever, and then Galley.
Yes. Follow the order down. So Spirit, yours will always be Star.
Got it.
Galley, yours changes. So your first one is Circle, second one is X, third one is Skull. And if I'm correct, the way that it should be going is there's going to be 4 bombs dropped. Spirit will do the first one, which is Star, and Galley should do Circle, and then Zari can pick the melee one. And then there's going to be a second set of bombs, okay? At that second set of bombs, that's where Meat Boy and his group takes over. Because you guys can't take it within, within 2 minutes because you get a debuff. So, bomb groups, if you look at group 1, 2, and 3, the first marker, okay, is going to be the one that you pop. And then, after we've gone through 3 sets of bombs, there's going to be, quote-unquote, a new set of bombs. Like, it's going to be, forget how they worded it, but anyway. So there's 3, and then by the time the 4th one comes up, your debuff will be off. So then, Shadow, on the 4th set, you would be Star again, Galley would be X, and then Zari would be able to pick hers, and then Meat Boy, and then would be the 5th set, which is Skull, X, and then whichever one NoHo picks. So you go by the first marker for your first one, second marker for the second one, third one for the third, and you're not taking 3 back to back, if that makes sense. There is a cheese mechanic to this where you could have people with immunities do it, but I'd rather do it with assignments, so you guys get used to doing assignments, right? Is anyone confused about how you were doing it
So
based off the markers.
there's bombs that pop out. There are 2 bombs when they pop.
Hi,
Or
Glacius.
it's one at a time.
How are you this
Hold on.
evening?
Can I share my screen and show you the diagram that we worked off of? It might be easier than this.
I mean, you can, yes, go ahead, but that is also in Raider Tools, so it's been there for weeks.
Yeah, but like I can use my mouse to point at it.
Yep. Everyone go take a peek at Ezo's screen real quick. Especially
Oh,
if
not
you're
too bad.
on
Just died a
Twitch.
bunch on the last boss trying to battle res people. I think I was res like 3 times.
When whoever needs it is.
Show desktop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What? Desktop?
Go to your
Go
Google
desktop.
history, dude.
I don't trust it. That's a mock desktop.
Yeah.
This right here? No, I just changed
Okay.
that today.
So
The evoker thing.
So what I am talking about is, so there's 3 cycles of 3 sets of bombs. Okay.
Hey, Emma.
So
How are
Spirit,
you?
or Group 1 will be right where Ezo's pointing right now.
You want me to?
Then Meat Boy and then would take over.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be like
the way I wrote it out.
the
So
person who's
bomb group
primary.
1,
Well, I was
2,
also trying to primarily res.
This is the first bomb group. The second, there's no bombs.
We literally
The second
have
bomb group will do
one
this
druid
set of bombs,
who is a
and
tank,
the third bomb group will do this set of bombs.
and everybody else is cast.
So Spirit Shadow is the first guy, and this is Star. If you're really interested.
Yeah. How you guys
We're
doing in
sitting
rating?
here at the entrance of the room. So this is Star in the back left. Spirit's going to take Star on this set, and then the next set of, then Group 2 will do this one, Group 3 will do this one. So then Spirit's debuff will run out by the time that cycle 2 comes around, and he'll just do Star again. I tried to keep it as easy as possible so that people aren't running all the way around, but I think Strudel, you're kind of fucked on that. But
I'm not seeing the new note.
Nice.
There is one. No.
Yeah, let me push it
I had to reset my router, so whatever. There it is.
So you're doing
There you go.
skull, circle, skull.
We just started Frog tonight on Heroic.
3, so your first one is this one. Your
We're on our 5th boss now.
Oh, are you able to see me?
No, now I can see.
Okay, so the way this works, this is Group 1 bomb formation, Group 2's bomb first formation, and your group, Strudel's first bomb formation. You're gonna get Skull, which is here, right to our right in the front of the room.
Yep.
On your first one, then on your second set, because of the way it's laid out, you're gonna get.
Yeah, Muggsy and Galley suck anyway. Well,
so you're gonna go
Gallywix, not Gallifrey.
Awesome.
And then by the time the debuff runs out, you should be able to get all these. But
I would love to get the weapon off of One Armed Bandit, though.
So the 4th bomb we're gonna let explode. You okay? Nobody's gonna get it. We're just gonna take it.
Oh my!
It's one of those.
Was that on Muggsy or Gallywix?
And then melee.
I understand.
What's that? You good, Meat Boy?
That's insane.
Okay. Anybody else?
I think I heard Ezo and them talking about that the other
Why does
day.
it have so many shapes?
What is what?
So I
this
would
is lightning.
I would get triangle then for my bomb.
All right. So you're Group 3.
Yeah.
So you're sitting here. Yeah, you're probably gonna get triangle unless square is closer to you, wherever you're positioned. You know what I mean? Unless you're dodging, whatever. Just get a melee one. So these 4 middle ones I considered melee ones, and I never assigned ranged to any of these.
So pretty much, if you're melee, get a bomb by melee.
That's
When
nuts.
it's your turn to pop, which is last.
I don't even know if I.
Okay.
So yeah, so what's gonna happen with your group?
I hope our
is,
healers can do that.
Chickens will get the first.
Not
one
sure
to
who we
go,
could have to
and
back
then
up
he will
heal.
Wait 2 seconds for the debuff to wear off, and he'll hit his, and then you'll wait 2
Ezo?
seconds for the debuff to wear off, and then you'll hit yours.
Maybe.
Which would be the bomb.
What do you want? I'm not sure who else.
Any bomb in melee. So
Fun fight though. Next week is easier with the buff coming in.
for melee,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which one you guys get.
Yeah, I can remove those from the node if it makes sense. But
Yeah, it's just put like melee, any melee bomb.
Yep, I'll just do that.
I have such horrible luck with
Do
gear
you see the, do you see
that
the
I
boat?
literally haven't hardly gotten anything. Like, friend gave me a trinket.
Did
I got
you
boots
slap
yesterday, and then
RT and then open the note?
catalysts and vault.
Yeah.
So chicken, you're gonna do star, star, X. So you'll do, if you're looking at the screen, so you're doing last each time. So star is, where are you? Not star. You need to do circle, circle, X.
How many rotations will we go through?
I don't know.
But just one of the random melee bombs.
What was that, sorry?
Just one of the random melee bombs.
The second phase is the knockback, and he'll jump to a specific point in the room. Yeah. Yep. And we have to make it to him while AoE damage is going out, and red bombs are kind of crowding around the room, like red circles. You gotta kind of dodge.
Thanks, Cora. Hi, Yoko. Pico's talking about you.
Gonna pull in. Don't forget, like Vader said, we are, as tanks, we are taking our
Hi, Fins. Welcome in. How are you?
fallout damage. We're taking it towards the wall of whichever side we're on, so we don't need anyone on that side.
Yeah, don't get caught, because if you're there, we're going there anyway.
Just for clarification, to pop a bomb, you just walk into it, or is it like an extra action button? Or okay.
Be ready to see some. Oh, that's amazing.
Alright, everyone's ready. Let's get our first full in. It's gonna be a learning curve with these bombs, so don't get frustrated here.
5.
Hey, Pico. Finn said don't run into drills.
3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Taking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call it the green noise. If this is why it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming.
I'm getting you.
Here's to a stag. Oh, check out the big bang. Taking out your bones. Let's try something special. Whoops, bad batch. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call it. That's a new fence model. How hot does flesh get before it has veg yet?
So Yeah,
Yeah, but
according.
it wouldn't be on star. We switched off that side.
Well,
That
according.
his mark should be.
The
Well,
graphics wrong.
Yeah, according to the graph that was released, there should have been one on star.
on the side we just came from, like all the fucking way over there.
Yes, that's why Meatloaf was in charge of it because he was ranged. It wasn't over there though.
We were all four over
I
here.
I just picked the top corner, dude.
Just pick one.
Graph
Worst
is
is the
wrong.
worst.
Yeah.
Grab that entire node.
Well, I would say I would scrap the markings, but not the note.
Not the order, yeah. Let's just pick any bomb. If
Yeah,
you
it's
need to.
just the two range go. You know, get a range, get the other range, and then the melee just gets the whatever
the
one
left
they feel
or,
like.
the left or one.
So I'm the first dude on group 2, so just get one of the ones in the back here. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
I just grabbed whatever was close when we moved the boss.
Well, melee we have it easy. It's not you just fucking run it.
Right.
Yeah.
I won't slowly walk into a beam this time. Like it was clearly just standing there.
I'm in the right spec now. I
I
forgot to switch my specs.
We're listing on pull, right?
Yes, less on pull.
Should we clear these marks for more visibility?
Agreed.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I
1.
got research to develop. Taking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Ooh, that's toasting to my success.
Guys got both.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming.
Rising strudel.
Here's to a smash. Oh, check out the big bang. Taking out your bones. Let's try something special.
Next bomb.
Toasted to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Didn't see that coming. Hold it right there. Ooh, that's a new benchmark. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Shaking out your bones. Ooh, that's a new bit. I got a hypothesis to test out.
And it still puts me off the tip.
Here's to a snack. Breaking limbs for science. Best test badge yet.
You either have to take the corner and when the corner comes out, or you have to get pushed back in one of these two directions. You cannot let yourself go whichever direction
Okay. So so you want to be in the boss's like front or behind to get pushed forward or backwards instead of side to side. Gotcha.
I mean, range basically just like in this situation.
I'm guessing group 3 is after the intermission.
I put a hammer down.
Okay, we'll get a couple more pulls in and take our break.
Claustrophobic in this room. This room sucks.
I don't know, the bombs don't seem that bad. You can just kind of play it by ear.
I like the core that tells you to wait before you pop it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Taking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. Here's to a stash. Oh, check out the big bang. Shaking out your bones. Let's try something special. Whoops, bad bag. Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Didn't see that coming. Hold it right there! If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Here's to a stash.
Back up, back up.
Where did you
Oh, check out the big bang. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Whoops, bad batch.
What? Excuse me?
Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Let's try something special. Didn't see that coming. Here's to us. Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Oh, check out the Big Bang. I call this the green best test badge yet.
I feel like you should move over to this side that we were just on before the first tank bomb, because the void beams came out and I was pinched on the other side. Like, is that... Am I just supposed to stand over there and wait it out? Like, is that how that works?
Could.
So, after the intermission,
Yes, that's where we were.
Yeah, so we ended up going to the next group stayed over here, and I just found the bomb, like, this area around this conveyor belt right here is safe. I think on the back side, during the void beam. So I think we just brought it over here, and the tank was able to just walk back.
There's a hammer right here if you need repairs.
Well, the bomb came out before the beam. So, like, what happened was we were over on the other side where the boss is at. My bomb came out, I ran it to the wall, and then you guys dragged the boss over here, and the beams came out, and I was stuck on the other side.
Yeah.
Sure, but you might just have to.
Well, no. I'm like, I can stand there and wait, but like, is that how it's supposed to work? Like, I just sit there and do nothing?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, kind of, because we have to bait the bomb, or bait the bomb away anyways, and then the beam mechanic comes out. So I think we just have to wait for it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like between the conveyor belts?
Yep, beam's bad. Oh, wait, what was your question before we pull? Something about Infinity Raid Bull?
Yeah, I had that. Maybe that was some old shit. There's a
Okay.
bunch of shit on my screen.
Yeah, we're not using
Yeah,
them.
we use Method.
Brew, I do.
Also, go ahead, Z.
I do have a question. During intermission, Finn, I guess Yoko's guildmate, right? Pico. He mentioned maybe having gates going from like the conveyor to where the boss is. That way, melee, if they're stuck elsewhere, they can get over.
Yeah, it's right there.
Like, I think the boss was over here.
No,
During-
for intermission. It was over here. Both
Okay.
sides of the room look the same, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lock portal there, and then we got one here.
The thing is, like, if melee's stuck on this conveyor belt and there's lightning all through here, we're likely going to die before we get over there.
Well, so ideally, when the boss phase is the intermission, for the second intermission, we are so melee should be pushed back that way, if anything. So like, once the intermission starts happening, like the first one, for instance, your back needs to be facing this back wall, so that way you get pushed into it.
Yeah, you gotta pre-move. Like, Vader pulled the boss over here before lightning was on this.
Okay.
So, yeah, we just gotta move with the boss. Watch for intermission timing. Everyone's ready.
Yeah, I got stuck on that center conveyor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. House vibration in for science. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. Rewire, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. try something special. Whoops, that bad. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. Ooh, that's a new benchmark. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
We need to back up for Strudel.
Didn't see that coming. Hold it right there. Breaking land for science. Breaking lands for science. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Best test batch yet.
I don't think it's doing that.
It's not.
It's not.
No.
Yeah, so you can definitely just drop them along that. Probably from like here to here if you can.
Alright, piece going down.
Oh,
Do one more pull, and then we'll take a break.
It didn't reach. Ian, baby. Sync up.
Watch that timer on the rest of the bomb test.
We need to set up
5,
backups in case
4,
we don't have a
3,
battle res for the
2,
somebody.
I got
1.
research to develop. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call it the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. Here's to a smash. Oh, check out the big bang. Shaking out your bones. Let's try something special. Whoops, that bad. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green. Ooh, that's a new bench. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Didn't see that coming.
Still dropping.
Hold it right there.
Yeah, you guys just drop them on
tell people that they have the drill on them?
Yeah, and they have a circle on them too.
It's not a circle, it's a big yellow circle. The circle forms under you, that's where the screws are going.
Best test batch yet.
The arrow tells you the screws are going to start dropping.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start break timer real quick, and then I'll wait till Lazy gets this up here, and then I'll start break timer.
Yeah, I think.
Alright, go ahead and take a break. Clear your heads. Log back in. Back on back.
I think now that I realize what they were having everybody do for the melee part, I shouldn't get knocked backwards again. Yoko, what days do you raid now? Looks like we might get a little bit of rain later. Not much. I like rain. You gotta. I don't think anybody reads the terms of service until something bad happens. Until they get in trouble for it. Okay, Yoko. Cat or bear? Or ask Cora, cat or bear? Cat. My gear's crap. I still have a lot of season 1 stuff. I've had the worst luck as far as running dungeons and stuff. I had a friend give me you can ask Yoko. Like on my details name, I used to have RNG hates me for the longest time. I think I need to put it back on there. The RNG gods don't listen to me. They liked me last season. I think I had the trinket from City of Threads. Was it City of Threads? No. Eric Hara, I had it drop like 3 times in a row. Trinkets loved me last season. Like, they would take, my guildies would take me on runs with them because I kept having Sackbreed drop. And then I also got one from Grimbatol, like immediately after Sackbreed. The other Ret is actually Iron Sparks. I think he's had a little bit more luck with stuff than I have. Oh yeah, he's already got 4-piece. Yeah, he got a myth piece of tier out of his vault. Signet.
Eggs or are you
What
talking-
signet? Are you talking about the sigil?
Yeah, yeah, beacon here.
Okay, so if you slash MRT or slash RT, either one, and you go to note, you should see what's on the
Oh, okay.
screen.
Yeah,
So
I think
I've got the notes.
there's a signet in
You
Priory
click
too
on
that's supposed to be good for us
there
as
should be a
well.
little black note or transparent note. I'm not sure what the default is. But you click it, enable right here. And a note should
I
pop up.
click enable and then nothing else pops. Like it stays the same.
So you see this note I'm moving around? That's what pops up. Okay.
Yeah, I can.
I think
yeah, I moved it.
I
But
think
don't see
signet of
anything.
Priory is like
Okay, 1 second.
if we can't get the other one, it's
Must wait
signet.
on-
Otherwise, it's the improvised
Can you hear me right
Sephorium
now?
and
Oh yeah. Perfect.
There you go.
see, raid, undermine. Most of our, and I have Kazan if we're lucky.
Resize that and whatnot too.
Yeah, I'm trying to fit in my UI. Thank you.
One of my friends, we ran it like 2 times in a row. It dropped for him twice. He gave me the first one, he kept the second one. Yeah, I hate when they do that. It's been the same thing like every other tier. There's a trinket that everybody wants, and it's crap. I probably should start focusing on getting... Yeah. Probably should focus on trying to get the one, I think it's from Priory. instead of waiting for I have Kazan. Like I said, RNG hates me. Priory. Yeah, Signet of the Priory. I'm hoping that this. I would love to see this drop,
Alright, ready to check Sue is back.
but I probably won't get it. Not for a while. I'm probably just going to end up recrafting my weapon. I was looking at, I think it was somebody in Liquid. I was looking to see what their
So you guys are doing
strength
good
users
with
were
bombs,
using.
but
Oh, thank you for the follow, Vin. And he had the heroic version
be opposite of where melee is.
of that weapon.
It's gonna change, but this last example, we were over here tanking, and melee over here. I ran.
I was like,
up
I'm
over
like
here,
so
and
jealous.
That's when intermission started. You guys were moving up there, so I hit my movement ability, and as soon as I did that and took a step forward, I hit a screw.
Yoko. Bear or cat?
Stunned here until I died. Yeah, so rule of thumb is essentially just be opposite side of the boss. Like if we're here, you guys are over here.
Oh, Finn, Hoarder Alliance.
And this are covered with electricity. Melee will kind of be like back here, and you guys would be over here. You guys being ranged.
Okay.
So you
guys
just
yes.
Kind of be on the opposite side.
Let's see. Horde.
Ready check. See, make sure everyone's back.
We'll do that.
Put a feast down.
Why is the train set not making train anymore, dude?
Because they answered every other WoW player's prayer.
I love dropping that right when someone's talking.
You don't listen as is.
Yoko.
You don't need to make more noise.
Cat or bear?
He said it, not me.
No, but again, you guys are doing great with bombs.
Cat. Okay. There we go.
The big thing, really. And then the thing with the screw up being in the correct spot is because this is also a big tank dance. So we are also finding our footing on where we need to be. And if the range mechanic is
True
where we need to be, we're not expecting it to be there, so we're not looking for it.
I don't know. Bleeds are the bleeds can be pretty nasty.
There's a lot of movement to this fight, back and forth. Just opposite of where the boss is.
Remember Visp? Him playing cat.
Lit up and what is not. Like if
he tear you up.
Here and this one's clear, you guys should be over here. If these two are covered and these two, these two are not, then we will have the boss closer to this back wall, and you guys should be closer to here. Or you could even drop them, on the conveyors, as long as there's no mechanic going on at the time.
I thought Pico said don't drop them there because we're gonna get sucked through them.
The screw up?
In the middle.
No.
So we're on this platform where Bruce at right now. Anywhere from conveyor back is fine.
Yeah, but this side is if the left side is spicy, and then where the boss is on the right side. We drop them lined up on that far conveyor belt.
So
is that? No, where Bruce's standing right now.
I'm talking about here.
Both this conveyor belt and this conveyor belt will be available, but either way, you'll just do
except for magnets. Unless magnets.
Yeah, you don't want to. You can drop them in between them. So left. But like where I'm sitting right now is also a pretty good spot to drop them. Otherwise, like this back corner area here, it's fine. Like
I'm hiding Pico's name.
just give the tanks like one of these two sides, ideally this one, to run their tank buster back with. Then that's all they need. You can just way where I'm at right now, over here, on either side of the platforms. So like it's really easy on the first set because we have both of these sides available to us. So range is just stacked right here instead of middle. It gets more annoying when we're back over on this side.
I should definitely have 4-piece
Because we don't have this side default.
next week,
They're all kind of just stacked.
unless I get lucky and get something tonight, and then I can catalyze. Well, I'll farm something and then catalyze.
Just do it.
Along this conveyor belt and like this area here, because no one should be getting pushed back at this angle. They should only be getting pushed.
Crappy thing is, I already have the chest,
You guys should only be getting pushed back at like this angle right here.
so I would have to get
At an angle like this that allows
Helm
So you shouldn't have any spikes in this chamber area
or Curio.
I got research to develop.
Bye, Pico.
Taking out your bones. Breaking land. Best test batch yet.
And also be careful about these spikes. On this conveyor belt because back that way, whatever the case may be over there.
Yeah, we just essentially don't want it where we're going from, you know, the boss or from platform to platform.
Basically just like right here, honestly.
What happens if you walk over? Oh.
And that, for some reason, happens just
It's going to be a minute to figure out the fight because the further we go, the more the platforms kind of like change. So until we see the whole thing, it's, you know, the platforms are going to be different. I mean, it doesn't change from pool to pool, but it just, you know, it changes all the way up to the end.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Taking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If it's rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. Here's to a smash! Oh, check out the big bang! Breaking limbs for science!
Shit. Do we want to hold the first battle res?
My success.
Just in case something like that happens and the tank goes down.
Best badge yet.
Yeah, I wasn't watching where I ran. I ran right over that fucking pin thing and it killed me.
You might want to just pull the boss to this platform while you just walk through this to get over here. Because like the trap that like boss fights is unless someone's walking towards you, there's no way to
Yeah, there's a bomb right there, right? Though there's bombs on there.
No, like a little trap will like pull them up into the air occasionally. I don't know what it does, but it's not like nearly lethal.
I think it roots you and pulls you into the hole, doesn't it?
It might, but it doesn't do much.
But that's what killed Meat Boy.
Well, yeah.
I was already low.
Either way, it's really it's a very good map. This is only for like melee. I'm only saying this for like.
I always just roll. I always just roll across here.
If anyone has like you could just walk through it with freedom and get rid of the thing, or use freedom as you get it. But it's not necessary once it goes over, once it's hit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to check out. Toasted to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call it the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. out the Big Bang. Ooh. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Whoops! Bad batch.
Okay, I see a range. Yeah, right where it thinks we're gonna have to go.
Hold it right there. Ooh, that's a new benchmark. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Shaking out your bones.
Yeah, so during that, so right.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
This whole area is covered with trees. At
Yeah,
that point,
Best
yeah,
test
at
batch
that point,
yet.
all range should be here.
Yeah, well, you can be towards the back.
Yeah, away from us. Middle. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like we should never be like no one should be able to get pushed back in that direction. Everyone should always be getting pushed back towards one of the two angles. I mean, obviously, what each product is, you know, has its issues. Be aware if that's where we can adjust.
If you go down and you are a bomb hopper, strudel like you did, you just said I just went down. We do have some newer people in here, so they don't know your voice. Just say you need coverage for strudel.
Gotcha.
I think Trent picked it up. Did we not have white prevention? Or we might have used it. It's all good. We might have used it in the pool. And then I'm trying to think. Oh, right there towards the end, right before the second intermission bend, you were kind of positioned here. Now,
Yeah,
Pyro
that was the best
Party.
spot.
Yeah, Pyro Party Pack didn't go out, like, because we hit intermission. That worked out, but yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
Over there.
I knew that was, you know. But I tried to stay at least to one side. I didn't.
You
I
did.
Didn't, like.
You did.
So. I don't. Is there any pro ranged out there who wants to be marked as range should be standing? I don't know. So basically all range. It's just we're just hoping we don't get drill on us, so we don't get called out.
I think if our mounts were faster and under mine, I would say I completely hate the car. But I mean, the drifting.
That was definitely good progress. We lost people on the screw placement, so just tighten up where the screws are being dropped.
I mark where I'm going on the map first, usually, and that helps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Galley.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. Here's to a smash. Oh, check out the big bang. Shaking out your bones. Let's try something special.
We got one right in melee.
Whoops, bad bag. Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. That's a new benchmark. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
It's probably not too easy, but you're gonna have to bubble. I'm getting it.
Didn't see that
Hit the wrong
coming.
button.
Big heals on me. One time that red, right? Go, go, go.
Hold it right there.
What the hell?
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Here's to a smash. Oh, check out the big bang. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Whoops, bad bags.
Back to group one.
Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. Shaking out your bones. Let's try something special. Didn't see that coming. Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Here's to a smash.
Somebody got one in melee.
Oh, check out the big bang. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Whoops, bad bag.
Gotta make sure I take a guard there. The pole doesn't stop.
Hold it right there.
Like there's no way for me to up there unless I save a death advance card.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
We're almost done. We're gonna flip off.
I suppose I could have gotten pulled by a break. Too.
Best test badge yet.
Hey, you said now, so I faced myself against the wall for the pushback that one time, and it still lopped me into the fucking hole there. You said you have to do it at an angle.
What wall?
Run dead on the corner.
Just don't aim yourself at that hole.
Oh, yeah.
Chain yourself here.
Well, no, I went straight back into the wall, then I got pushed to the left, and I went right in.
It's because you hit this edge.
Yeah, I don't have mine set up for like pre-roll or anything.
Probably.
So my ads are a little bit longer, which kind of sucks.
I could have swore I went to this. And I started
Because the boss was, well, on the other side. The boss was there, and I got pushed back to here, no issues. Yeah, I don't.
Try and get some of that ad revenue, which isn't very much.
It could be a slight angle thing too, right? So
If I'd noticed it, I would have.
it's like,
I
you
could
gotta
have
make sure your
probably
back is,
slept it, which.
perfectly lined up. Like if you're rotated some,
The ad was your wall.
You can. Disengage stops backwards momentum.
Yeah. So even if you just like
auto hammer down.
So if he's so when he gets knocked back, if he just turns around and does it, he'll stop going backwards and start going the direction he needs to.
Alright, let's get buffs out. Keep going.
It's just like
Dash
dash forward. It's the same thing.
But again, much better placement on the two guys. Just keep that up.
Check your flasks.
Alright, everyone's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Taking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this was rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. Here's to a smash. Oh, check out the big bag. Taking out your bones. Let's try something.
Bomb near melee.
Whoops, bad batch. Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
You just got well, for some reason he switched me on just
Didn't see that coming.
as soon as that second bomb comes out where I run against the wall, just go.
Hold it right there. Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
I tried to position myself and went too far.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Shaking out your bones.
I'm all the way on the other side, dude.
I got a hypothesis to test out. Breaking limbs,
come on,
but
guys.
here's to a smash.
Way too early on that. Was that the second bomb or the third bomb?
Best test
Second
batch
one
yet.
wasn't even supposed to be touched. I didn't hit it, so I don't know who did.
It was,
That one's mine.
Fear
Sometimes they
Chickens
get.
his. Fear Chickens was hitting his when someone else accidentally hit the one right here.
Was it right under melee?
No, it wasn't.
No, it was not.
Where I'm at. So it was just someone just hit it as Fear Chickens was hitting when he was close to it. So.
What's the debuff you guys get? The debuff. I'm taking the bomb.
No, that would be.
It looks like a little shell, like a.
I thought you meant the bomb was an extension.
Okay, deal.
Beast down. No one wants this beam.
Those beans are versatility for most people. They'll live longer.
Yeah, yoga on that bullet with you.
That would be so confusing.
Gotta watch my feet. You guys are still doing
Yoga and Yoko.
the squeeze now. Just keep that up.
Hey, when you guys are over here, and electricity is here and here, shouldn't range stand here?
Well, you're not really.
And then you guys would be standing more right here.
Yeah, more or less.
Well, right where you're putting markers right now is right where the bomb comes.
I'm putting markers up to talk because 4 pings are out at once. It's really hard to say.
I know, my bad.
So when we're at red and electricity is green and blue, should range be at yellow?
No, I think that's the they were
If,
triangle and star. It should maybe a blue.
yeah, because I was like the only one standing right here, and all of range was right here.
I got research to develop.
My bad.
Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Spikes are going out.
Toasting to my success. Best test batch yet.
But did you guys can hit it from that far away, or like from that platform? Absolutely, that is the safest place for all of us. Just be ready for the we could probably take it or screw right now. The conveyor belt, like next to where that bomb dropped.
Oh gosh. No, the kill got us.
I only asked because when I was standing on blue, the boss was like all the way back here, and it was almost out of range.
No, we haven't got the kill yet. What was our last pull?
Just like as soon as we walk over from this platform.
Test batch yet.
Oh, no, that was a touch note.
Oh,
That
okay.
scared me.
I keep panicking.
Yeah, and it'll be better for you guys melee not avoiding drills.
Let's see. What was that saying? Oh, percentage. That last one was 51. But I think we got lower. Yeah, I think there was a 40 something.
Big buffs out. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
I got research to develop. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. flesh get before it sizzles? Didn't see that coming. Hold it right there! Ooh, that's a new benchmark. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill
Where'd you
rate
die, Vader? At the back
20%.
again?
I get knocked off again.
Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Breaking limbs for science. Here's to a stash. Oh, check out the big bang. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Somebody will need to take my bomb on the first rotation.
Toasting to my success.
So I need 2 on the first rotation, along with Galley.
Let's try a little experiment. Shaking out your bones. Let's try something special.
Just a second.
Didn't see that coming. Here's to a stash. Breaking limbs for science. Oh, check out the big bang. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
I just got stuck in the game.
Breaking limbs for science. Whoops, bad bags.
Galley, you'll have to get it. Or Iron.
I got screwed. Nice.
Hold it right there.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Just go ahead and wipe it. I got 3 recommended people down there, right? All melee
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Shaking out your bones. Best test batch yet.
am I gonna arrest somebody? Ezo, for when you said that you can't hit the boss from over here, be here, but if you get targeted, you know, you're smart enough to move. So,
Where?
like, don't gimp yourself.
Yeah, that's fine. I can hit him from like this corner.
Yeah, that's fine.
So just there might be the first irrelevant
Oh,
spot.
27% that time. A lot better.
You res everybody loses.
Shit, sorry. I thought that was a
I was
healer raise.
watching the guys sit down to eat, dude. So fuck the rest of y'all.
I was.
Oh god.
Needs his energy.
I mean, it's in his name. What do you expect?
I didn't have B-res like a stone, so I figured I was B-res by a healer. That's my bad.
Vader, are you going off the side or into the hole here.
No, I keep thinking that the lightning is coming before the knockback, so I position myself on the fucking conveyor belt, and you just get yeeted off. So I'm just I've got my order mixed up in my fucking head, and it keeps fucking me.
Yeah. I remember getting knocked off, I think, on normal, and I've started angling myself to where I go into this pillar right here, back there.
This might be a dumb question, but does disadvantage prevent it, or is it doing the disadvantage?
No, I can disadvance it, but like that doesn't matter if I'm still you know, doing it too early. Or if I'm doing it late, rather, because like if you know, I got the order mixed up. I'm thinking the lightning on the ground is coming, so I'm getting on the conveyor belt, but actually the knockback is coming. So like I wouldn't be disadvancing for the lightning on the ground.
Did you get one either?
I did not get one. It doesn't matter.
Sure, I have one.
He's got a fucking cast bar. I'm just a potato. That's all.
Oh.
Has he tried not getting knocked back?
Or everybody, rather. Or the repair bot.
Maybe. I think he said he just got the mechanics mixed up. The order they come.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Open to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If it's rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. Here's to a stash. Oh, check out the big bang. Shaking out your bones. Let's try something special. Whoops, that bags. Toast into my success. Let's try a little
Same.
experiment. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Didn't see that coming. Hold it right there. flesh get before it sizzles? Whoops! Bad bags.
Back to group 1.
Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. Shaking out your bones. Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Let's try something special.
Watch out for melee bomb.
Didn't see that coming. Here's to a smash.
We got
Oh, ooh, that's a new benchmark. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Breaking limbs for science. Whoops! Bad bags. Breaking limbs for science. Hold it right there.
like most of those spikes spawned on melee.
Best test batch yet.
Lazy fucking boogie to the back of the room. Get rolling in that.
Thunderstorm.
No, I had this mod before. Thunderstorm was a thing. Yeah, he was blundering before it was.
The other day I asked if he had his rainbow going when he got knocked off the edge. Like he did on the boss last year.
Your hot mic.
I think we were doing
mic, bro.
Mythic.
Eggs, your hot mic. Sorry. You're good.
First boss Mythic. And there was a bug where only he got launched. And he had a rainbow coming out of his
You
rear.
gotta fear the chancla.
It's gonna get the putazo.
And that shit hurts too.
Rainbow! I want that
5,
toy.
4,
I'm a cheapskate though.
3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Yeah.
Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. Here's to a smash. Oh, check out the big bang. Shaking out your bones.
Group 2 bombs.
Let's try something special.
Second person.
Bad bags.
Third person.
Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Make sure your back's toward the wall.
Didn't see that coming. Hold it right there.
We lost 2 for group 3.
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate 20%. Shaking out your bones. Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Oh, god damn it, I released.
I don't have light protection, so.
Oh, alright.
I'm gonna go take a quick bio.
Yeah, we got 35 minutes. Gotta. Again, everyone's gotta live through this intermission.
What the fuck?
Scare the living fuck out of me, dude. I thought you were what one of those things. What?
This
Yeah,
got too much trash, dude. We can't get back.
Yeah, I followed somebody and they did something.
Fuck.
I was about to say, yeah, there's a few people back right now. So.
Get some ads real quick.
Found it. You gotta go against Trevor.
I was muted. I'm in combat. I'll just join the pile.
I went the wrong way.
Oh, what the fuck? It
Try to
read
make sure
at the
we get.
start.
Try to make sure we get
Oh.
2 light protections out in case one person has to use theirs during the fight.
I think Galley's back up.
Yep, Galley can just summon us all.
I'm not. I don't know where I'm going.
Here's
somebody's up over there.
Glad I could help.
Somebody's still down.
So,
What's
if
shaking,
you
pal?
guys Got the
See you around.
I know someone mentioned it earlier, but it tells you to wait to pop. So, if it's your group and meet, or let's just say Spirit pops his, it'll count down on your screen and it says wait, or it says don't pop. As soon as that don't pop goes away, then you pop.
I'm just watching the debuff on my bar.
It's like right in the middle of the screen it says wait as it's counting down the 2 seconds and then it goes away and then the next person can pop.
Yep. So the only thing that you really need to count in your head is how many of them pop so you know which one is yours.
Hey, can you get a summoning stone down for us to summon people and get through progress?
Oh, I thought y'all already had it down.
No, we're trying.
They're gonna head coming in.
Just feign death, dude.
He's half dead.
I'm gonna have to figure out who to raid if I raid somebody tonight.
Says the fucking guy who dragged the fucking gas bag all the way to the fucking group. He says, "You're sorry, bro. It didn't work."
Just driving in circles. We got the lock closet down.
Yeah, it's
Wow, I have so many people like streaming on my friends list tonight. Oh, I need a second.
Alright, I'll go ahead and get feast down while we get the rest of the people summoned here.
I guess I'm in.
Incoming.
Yeah, they said it should be coming.
Oh, click on mine. I started.
Alright, rebuff. Feast down.
My child does not want to go to bed.
2,
I
1.
got research to develop. Taking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Down.
How's into my success? Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. Here's to a stash. Oh, check out the big bang. Taking out your bones.
Rockets. Group 2. Get ready. One in melee.
Whoops, bad batch. How's into my success? Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. How hot does breaking limbs for
I'm
science?
down.
I need
Didn't
you to
see
step
that
into
coming.
Zari on group 1. She's the last copper.
Hold it right there.
Back to the wall. Strudel's down. Strudel and Galley are down.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Shaking out your bones.
Group 3.
I got a hypothesis to test out. Here's to a stash.
Somebody's gonna need to get Strudel up.
Somebody's take the bomb. 1 second.
Oh, check out the big bang. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles? Whoops, bad batch. How's into
Nope.
my success?
I'm the one who's been rezzing, so somebody else will have to get it.
Let's try a little experiment. Shaking out your bones.
No.
Ooh,
These
that's a new
screws, some
benchmark.
people are running like all around the damn map with them. Try to keep them nice and
Best
tight.
test batch
Like don't
yet.
spread them out all over the place. You're kind of limiting the space we have to go.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nice
like
and tight.
I cannot spend my runic power on a fucking battle res. I'm getting my shit pushed in. Like I have to use that shit on death strikes, dude.
Yeah, no one's expected the tanks to run around and battle res people.
I think we should set somebody for a primary for ranged and a primary for melee. That way, yeah.
Yeah, battle res isn't gonna give you that big of a gap. I bet you don't. Yeah. But you don't even lose one. It's a global basically. It's a 2-second gap.
2.4.
Tasted though. Bloodlust for battle.
I mean, I'm having to run from melee to get ranged deaths
You should
rezzed.
always range.
Which is, like I said, that's a big problem. I shouldn't have to be running out to range to get a ranged player when...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Golly.
Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Didn't see that coming. Here's to a smash. Oh, check out
Rockets
the
are
big
next.
bang. Shaking out your bones.
Then bombs.
Let's try something special.
Bomb one. Second.
Bad bag.
Third.
Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Melee, position yourself.
Didn't see that coming. Hold it right there. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Number 2 now.
Here's
Number
to a
3.
smash. Oh, check out the big bang. I call this the Green Ranger wins for science. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Back to group 1.
Whoops, bad bags. Toast into my success. Let's
second one.
Didn't see that coming.
Galley.
Here's to a smash! Oh, check out the big bang! I call this the green noise.
I'm down.
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Okay, this is weird.
Whoops! Bad batch.
I can't see to do callouts. I'm under the conveyor belt, so I can't see anything.
Right there. How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Galley, iron, fear. Get.
Shaking out your bones.
Range on the other side.
Pot. Second pot.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
Group 2 with butter and iron there, so.
I'm getting one right now. I'm going next. I'm going next.
Toasting to my
Ben, I'll go-
success.
Ben will go third.
Good job.
Let's try a little experiment.
Drills.
No, it's perfect.
I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Use any defenses or any health pots or stuff.
Didn't see that coming. Breaking limbs for science. Here's to a smash.
I'm down for group 3. Only to the last.
Oh, check out the big bang. Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Stuff and balls like that.
Let's try something special. Whoops, bad batch. Toasting to my success.
Good job, guys.
Not enough.
Easy
juice.
dust and balls, dude.
Oh, nice work, Leaf.
You didn't know him?
Alright, let's get everybody up. How much trash?
No pally stuff again.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, there's a shit ton.
GG's, we actually, that was my goal to at least get these two guys down tonight. So, again, next week, we are coming straight into heroic or normal. If you want to do normal, we're playing normal any other game all day long. Hell yeah, got me a replacement for 619 feet.
GG, guys.
GG.
The last like 15%, I was stuck below that conveyor belt. Could not see a thing. Oh, 2 new buses. Yay.
We're gonna
So
put
we're going,
portal down and then leave.
going straight into heroic next week.
Straight heroic.
Okay, so no issue with us running normal on our own, or are we
Nope.
doing it?
Nope, go for it. We're not touching normal again.
Okay.
I definitely need some normal runs, so if people want to do it as a small group for better more fun times.
Start doing the Sunday fun day thing again.
Oh yeah.
We went in for like an hour, kicked the shit out of it, and we were done.
The Sunday Fun Day thing when it was like me, you, and Vader that only showed up.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was like the last time, but like for a while we were rocking 20 people in there.
Motherfuckers don't show up to the Sunday run, dude. Maybe for the first week, and then after that, nobody shows up.
I mean, I'll run it.
Well, I also run it with friends too on Fridays. So I'm doing normal on Fridays also.
And that's rough too, to like dedicate your Sunday to that run and then nobody fucking comes to it.
I just make it completely optional. If people are there, if 3 people from the guild want to run a pug, do it.
Let's see. Do I want to raid anybody? Is there anybody on that I want to raid? I'm going to raid my friend Tinmina. She is playing Lethal Company.
Knock it out.
See, who's she playing with? She's playing with Venus. We're going to go see Tinmina. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow, because I will probably
anybody in the raid group
stream
should be able to get into a pug, no problem.
normal. I will see you guys later.
Honestly, other than here, which we should have 3 catalysts on Tuesday. Other than tier and maybe a couple trinkets.
Have a good night.
Are you
Yoko, holler at
implying
me
that
if you
I
want to
like
run
other
Mythic
people
Plus.
better? Is that what you're implying?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Nice me, dude.
He likes me, boy.
Anyone sticking around?
I'll run something. I'll do a key or 2.